Okie dokie. So, this is a proposal on the idea of doing some flight missions, okay? So, today we are transporting what I'm pretty sure is called a Scorpion, or yeah, something like that. Um, and we're transporting to the big ship. I don't I think it's called like maybe the Pillar, maybe I don't know, but it's called a ship. We're just gonna call it Big Ship. All right, so let's start this up. Now let's see what music I got on. Let's see if music even works. That works. Yeah, that works for me. Okay, let's go. Flight lens. Okay, well, okay. All right, so far I have transported a warthog to the ship, and now I'm in temperature transport. That's all I can listen. That's true. All right, we're turning that off. That's distracting me. This is gonna take very long. And I am very rusty at this. I haven't done this in a minute. I just hope this is successful. Like I hope. Like what he is. A little rough there, but we still got in. No damage has been taken, so that's very good. Alright, now we just need to turn around. Take a second. And now we just open the door, and just to make sure, that's what I was transporting, so I just need to hit the mag lock, like so. Now it is released from the Pelican? Pretty sure that's what it's called. But now I just need to fly this out of here, which is questionable. I've only done it once after I dropped off this warthog over here. This one was very successful, as you can see. But warthogs, the idea for them is actually to go. We land them here, and then we drive them into this area. But then big stuff like the scorpions go in these big hangars up here. There's 2 of them, and you just kind of gotta pick one of the hangars on the ship. But yeah. Ta-da! But honestly, I'm gonna fly this out. So I'm gonna fly this out of here, and then I'm gonna put the scorpion in the right place to make it look nice and cool. I keep forgetting there's a door on this. Alright. This is probably gonna be rough because this is the second time I've actually flown out of one of these hangars. Most of the time I just drop it off and then other guy, or then I just kind of go back and respawn. So this is gonna be very questionable, but flight lamps on, gear up, turn right. Now, my last attempt on landing was also, my last 2 attempts were questionable. Actually, I landed a, it's called like the iron sword, spear, sword, something like that. I don't know. But a big plane. I'm gonna use actually most of this runway if I can. And we just taxi off. Actually, I'm gonna go this way because I can loop back around and actually get it back in spawn. So that's the spawn. So normally, if other planes are coming in, you probably take that other way, not this way. But I'm gonna take this way because I don't have any other planes going in. There, shut off the engine and just like that, we have made it back. Of course, the perfect one would be like that, but I haven't flown one of these in a long time, so I didn't know where the wheels were, so I kind of just said once it starts repairing, then it's good. But yeah, so that was a Pelican landing, takeoff, and Scorpion delivery. And I already delivered one of the, well, yeah, I've delivered one of those. But, and I also managed to land this. This would be for like what, this is a bomber, so yeah, you already know what that is used for. But it would be the rotary hangar, that's the one I was in. So over here we have the Warthog. Warthogs, of course, would be down there. And then over here, you got the Scorpion. Of course, honestly, in my opinion, it looks better if you have this big gun and stuff facing that way, but I think it's cool just as is. So, very successful. And yeah, I think we could do a few missions like that. And We could do also a few that we have to come fly back in here, pick up a vehicle, because that's actually what you'd probably have to do. That they actually have to do in the Halo universe is fly in here, pick up a scorpion. Scorpions would be in one of these. And then fly out and deploy it. So my idea is we have a pilot division, so we can fly into here, get a like some weapons or not get a vehicle, right? And then we would have to we would have name tags off, right? So we would have to deploy, and the enemies could be driving around in the ghosts. I think these are what they're called. Yep, ghosts. And so they could be driving around the ghosts. Or if we're having the people that aren't with us, I forgot the term. They could be in one of these big old things because it has to have a gun. Yeah, it has a gun right here. It has a gunner seat, and then they also could probably take a warthog. I don't know if this is actually big enough to fit a scorpion in it. I don't think it is. I think it's just meant for transporting stuff like warthogs and such. Yeah, that makes sense because the ramp's only this big. So maybe there's people that aren't against us that took that, but yeah, that's the idea. And we also could have different pilots, so rotary pilots, and then we have pelican pilots. I forgot what these are called. Let's see, Falcon. Yeah. All right. Well, that's the idea.